everybody, this is Sophie. Today I'm going to be using some colored pencils in my sketchbook, and I'm going to be starting a new series that I call Illustrative Journal. If you hear any funny sounds in the background, I'm outside again, so there could be birds or cars. I'm sitting on my roof of my apartment. In this series, I wanted to take some of my thoughts, worries, notes on my phone, etc., and illustrate them and discuss them a little bit in the video. While I suppose like all my art is at least a form of an illustrative journal, generally I don't put too much thought into what I'm drawing. My thoughts usually just kind of come out to the page, and I'm not quite sure like what I'm drawing or I don't really understand the references unless I look back and remember what I was going through in my life when I drew it. So with this series, I just want to be a little bit more conscious, and when I draw, I just want to, keep that process natural and abstract, but just try and funnel my thoughts into an inspiration for my art and use it as a way to capture the moment and calm me down and analyze the thoughts and turn them positive instead of negative. Not that they're all negative, sometimes they'll be positive, but just illustrate my thoughts so that I can understand them better. This video is going to feature me rambling quite a lot, so if you want to just listen almost like it's a podcast and draw something with me, that'd be really, really cool. If not, I hope you enjoy my drawing process. Thank you for watching. This illustrative journal entry is really about YouTube and how my experience after my first month of posting art here has been so far. I'll go ahead and admit that only being on YouTube a month doesn't make me a huge expert, but I will say there's a massive difference between thinking about starting something and starting it. If you asked me 2 months ago all my goals and plans for YouTube, they were completely different, and I thought I had them all figured out, and I had a list of videos planned on the notes in my phone and goals for subscribers and whatnot. And procrastination aside, I really thought it'd be easy. I love watching YouTube, and I'd say if you watch enough YouTube, you probably also have a decent idea of what you would want to watch. And this seemed like a perfect formula. Create videos that I want to watch and videos that I feel like I'm missing from other YouTubers and other people who aren't the same as me but probably have similar enough interests, which I guess for this would be art, would want to watch it as well. So not every artist on YouTube is an incredible professional artist, but they're entertaining and creative, and you get to see them make progress through their time on YouTube, and I just think it's so cool to watch. And I don't see why anyone couldn't do that, as long as you're charismatic enough, which I'm not saying that I am, but I'm saying that with enough time on YouTube, I hope that I can improve that and hopefully get to that point. I thought from the beginning that I would be posting videos like they post now. Not copying anyone, but I mean like creating videos that I'd want to watch, to the same amount of quality, I guess. But it's not that easy. I'd say art videos are probably like the hardest ones to film. If you scroll back on any of your favorite artist YouTubers channels, it really probably looks completely different to the videos they're making now. And not only because of their ideas or, they're creating videos for YouTube now, but it's just the quality and how they film is so different. It takes a long time to get used to drawing with a camera there, and even just to get used to the angles you have to sit in to be able to draw with a camera there. Unlike other types of YouTube, I'd say art YouTube requires a really good camera setup. On top of that, a piece of art that is actually creative. So, my camera setup right now is just really uncomfortable, and I should be able to fix that soon. But I have my phone hanging from a belt. Like, the belt is looped and the phone's hanging in the belt over a cutting board, balancing on my windowsill. Yeah, I don't even know how I figured that out, but it took me 10 videos to get to this point, and I'm still uncomfortable, but it's the best it's been so far. And the fact is, it's going to probably take me close to 100 videos, or until I grow enough that I feel it's worth it to invest in better equipment. I'm not complaining, I just mean feeling uncomfortable is not a huge deal, but it has an effect on my art and the content that I'm putting out. And of course, everyone, from someone who draws recreationally to a professional artist, are going to go through periods and phases of loving their art, hating their art, feeling insecure, feeling pressure that it has to be good or whatever it is. But when I film these videos, it's already difficult enough to film, but I also find my actual skill and creativity is lost in translation and fragmented before it reaches any of you watching my videos. The fact is, I have to remember my videos aren't going to look like the top YouTubers, and if you're just starting out, I guess it's like, that's the biggest thing I could tell you. Like, you have to keep that in mind. They just aren't. That doesn't mean you shouldn't try and you should put everything into a video, Like, I've been stockpiling so many ideas on sticky notes, waiting for the most comfortable and safe moment to film them, because I'm scared they won't be filmed correctly. And I want all my good ideas to be presented as good as they can be. So instead, I just don't film them and I present more simple videos with only hour-long drawings because I'm scared my phone will run out of storage before the end of the video. And I can't re-record an art piece, so once my phone stops filming or my hair gets in the frame, the whole footage is lost and I can't use the video, and it's really discouraging, and that's enough to make you want to quit. And that's probably why so many artists you found on YouTube started posting and just didn't finish, because it's a really discouraging way to create art if it doesn't work out when you're filming. I mean, I suppose after all this rambling, this piece is really about how I present myself online and how all my ideas sort of become diluted through the pressure of the camera, and how I have so many good ideas, but they become so difficult to focus on just one that I pick an easier alternative rather than the creative ideas I had in the first place. If you've made it this far in my rambling and negativity, I guess, I'm going to try and be positive. That's the point of this series. I want to analyze my emotions while I'm drawing and understand them so I can fix them and improve my mindset. So actually, ironically, while filming this piece of art, the phone shut off because who knows what, maybe lack of space. Generally, at this point, I'd call it a day and just stop filming and end the drawing there. But that was my plan, I want to improve. So I gave it a few days, as you can see by my chipping nail polish in the later video. I went back into the piece and I finished it. And even though the original video stopped, it doesn't mean I can't put more work into the sketch, because I love my art when I put more time into it. I'm not used to just making quick sketches. All the art in my sketchbook tour, I started drawing it, left it on my easel, and then stared at it until I knew what to do next. And maybe that's not efficient, but I think I create my best work when I really put time into it, and I, work on sketches and pull from different sketches that I put a lot of time into, and I, don't feel rushed with all the details, and I can go in there and hyper-focus on little lines, and I think that's when I create my best art. And, I'm going to try and improve on that process, because obviously that's probably not the best way to stay consistent with drawing, because it takes a lot of time and energy, but I still want to create art that I'm going to love. That doesn't mean I'm not going to post here some chill sketchbooks like I've been doing otherwise, like just some chill sketchbook hour-long drawing processes, but I really want to start putting more time into my videos. That doesn't mean, that I can't film just normal sketchbook videos, or I can't I have to do every single one of those crazy ideas I had. I want to be making a dent in that list instead of scared to do any of them. And I think if you have ideas that you want to do, other than procrastination, I know that's a whole separate issue, but you shouldn't feel scared to do them. I mean, the worst thing that happens is you get to finally create the idea you do and it doesn't turn out perfect, and you can try filming it again, as much as that sucks, But at least you made a dent in it, and probably the next one you film will be better than the first one you would have filmed, because you have the experience. And I think every video you create gets you a little bit more experience. I've wanted to create YouTube videos for such a long time, and I'm 20 years old, so I really grew up with YouTube. I don't mean that it was there my whole life. I mean, I grew up with it. Like, we grew up together, basically. When I was young, it was just beginning, and YouTube was really nothing else than a platform to put all your strange home videos you made with your friends, or watching and sharing other people's strange home videos that they made with their friends. That was something, just really pure, There was a lot less rules, a lot less pressure, and when something went viral back then, it wasn't really intentional. It was like a trend in school, like silly bands or Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's a trend that is big at your school and probably at every other school, but it doesn't feel like it's anything less than something personal and something that you discovered. You know what I mean? And obviously there are businesses that are conscious of what they're doing and how they're affecting kids and what they're putting out there and why it's going to become big. But that's what YouTube has become. It used to just be something where you felt like you personally discovered this strange video, and everyone else who made this video have 1 million views personally discovered it. But the fact is now YouTubers are like business people, they're creating content that they know, like a Yu-Gi-Oh card or a silly band, that they know kids will love or people will love, and that they'll share and it'll go viral. It's a totally different business. The first time in my life where I understood the importance of YouTube was when Fred was on iCarly. And this may seem so off topic, and it probably is, but the fact is that was the first time for me that YouTube coincided with celebrities and the real world and all that, And now, obviously, YouTube has completely changed. That's common now. Everyone is going from Jimmy Fallon to Ellen. And forget that, they have brand deals, they have businesses, they have companies, they do brand deals with other huge companies that you know, and YouTube is a totally different platform. But the fact is you are not one of those people yet. And maybe you are. I mean, I don't know who's watching my videos, but I am not one of those people yet. I'm not a YouTube personality who's creating top-level videos, and this is my job. I have a part-time job. I do my own thing, and I create YouTube videos because I have all these ideas I want to be putting out there. And so why am I trying to create art or create videos, I suppose? I want my art to still be at a good level, but why am I trying to create videos that are as high of a level as somebody who creates them for their professional job, you know? That doesn't make sense. Nobody else would expect to do that for any other job. So, I mean, this has been a weird ramble, but the point is that create the videos you want to make, I guess, and don't wait to become big to work on bigger projects, because you're not going to get big enough working on the projects unless you do the cool ideas you have. That's what makes you big, is creating cool ideas that other people are going to want to watch. You know, you can't wait to do those, because then you're never going to get to the point where people will see them, I suppose. It's really weird, but it makes sense. This ramble is really whacked, but honestly, I'm excited to start working on some of my big ideas and uploading, you know, maybe one short video a week and one more chill one, you know, and then one of my bigger ideas, because I think we have to start looking at YouTube. If you're starting off on YouTube and you're watching this video, I think you and I should start looking at YouTube like it used to be, you know? Like the pure old, this is the full circle right here. Like the pure platform it used to be. You're putting out videos because you would watch them, you think they're funny, you think they're interesting, whatever it is. The fact is, don't expect to create high-level professional videos that are going to make you tons of money. Just create videos that you'd want to watch and make it pure, you know? Make it fun. Find a way to be comfortable, and you'll get bigger and you'll learn what to do, and you'll figure out how to film in a way that makes everything better, and that's what I'm trying to learn, you know? So thank you so much for watching this. I mean, if you got to this point, I know it's just all over the place. So subscribe for more rambling, and if you like this video, I'm so glad that people are watching me and there's people actually subscribing, which is just really, really cool. So thank you, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day, and tune in for more videos, because again, I'm going to start working on some of my bigger ones. Thank you. Bye-bye.